Oh, hey there. Didn't see you there. Just kidding. You know what time it is, guys. It is another drinking review. Normally we of course do beer, but we are going to finish off that mead segment that I started last 2 videos ago. So we got 2 meads up, both from Sleeping Giant Mead, the meadery that I discovered at the local Proctor's Farmers Market. So this one, the first one we have is Sleeping Giant Mead Dutch Courage. And then the second one that I'm really excited for is the Blueberry Lavender. So, you guys remember the last video? It's like juice. There's no fizz, not a lot of carbonation. These might be different, who knows? And we're going to find out. So, I got a handy dandy glass over here. We're gonna first start off with, I think we should start off with the Mead Dutch Courage right here. Let's get the little, let's hear the noise, you know, if we will. Wow, that kind of splattered a little bit. There was more of a pressure on that can, so that's good. Okay. In a second, I'll show you the color. All right. So the can itself is kind of like a greenish gray, and that is the color of the liquid. Let's give it a little taste here. That one has some fizz. That one has some carbonization. So I'm wondering if maybe the other one was just a little flat. No big deal, but I'm already liking this one a lot more than the strawberry rhubarb. It might be the flavor, but I think it's really more because this is carbonated and there's a little bit more of that nuanced flavor and the sweetness doesn't overtake. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a sweet drink, but that was just a little too much for my palate, you know. And as we drink and as we sip this mead here, we're going to do the review. We're going to get into this one as well. But I thought we'd also discuss the future of this channel, what we like to discuss here, you know, some provocative, maybe interesting, thought-provoking conversations. I'm excited to share that the next video is not necessarily going to be a review, but more of a discussion. And I think I have a really cool topic. I won't spoil it just yet. Towards the end of this video, I'm going to ask you guys to do a poll, see what you want to see from my channel. So yeah, there's that. The next video will be something different. But back to the review. Crisp, refreshing, more refreshing than the last one, just because something about carbonization, something about the fizz, maybe you can see the bubbles here. I feel like that's just a little bit more refreshing than just straight alcoholic juice. I don't know what it is about that, but also, if you're familiar with like traditional meads, closer to the wine, the flavor profile is different here. Don't think you're getting a traditional mead like closer to wine, ABV, wine flavor, stuff like that. This is more of a soda, like carbonated mead. I've had a few of them from the store, but this one by far is my favorite of this type of mead. Yeah, it's really sweet. Yeah. Overall, nothing too crazy going on here. I would give this a strong 8. This is an 8. This is a pretty good mead. Enjoyable. If I had a 6-pack of this, I'd like to share it around a campfire. Nice, hot summer day. Yeah. And as I've done a lot of these reviews and I've thought about where I want to take my channel, I think that it's really nice to kind of do a little bit of both. A review / discussion, something to just chill out, see what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section. And, you know, I really want to take my channel somewhere different. And I think that I've had this great opportunity with some beer and mead reviews to just kind of see how I am with the camera. So hopefully we get to branch out and do different things in the future. All right, let's try the next one. We're gonna switch our glass out, so no cross-contamination. All right, So this is the Blueberry Lavender Draft Style Mead, 6.5%. Just to clarify, the other one was also 6.5% alcohol. So there's that. See if we get the same noise. Okay, another splatter, which is cool. And let's pour it out. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. So a little bit of carbonization, not as much as the last. Let's see how it tastes. Much darker. Wow. Wow. That is very nice. I feel like I'm sipping a mead cocktail, like if you threw a nice flavored liqueur on the sweeter side, like a blueberry liqueur, blue curacao, threw some mead, some ice, some lemon, a shot of, I don't know, rum. Boom. Chill out on the rum, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. It's a nice cocktail for the summer. That is very interesting. I really like that. Wow. So right off the bat, I already like this flavor more than the other one. I like this one more than the Dutch Courage. Don't get me wrong, Dutch Courage was good. The Blueberry Lavender tastes great. I'm getting a little bit of the lavender that's not a crazy dry. For those of you who don't like lavender flavored food or drink, don't worry, it's not that crazy. The blueberry is really the star of the show here, and it tastes really, really good. So that is great. It's carbonated, another plus. So this one is already my favorite. If I had to label them right now, it would go blueberry lavender, Dutch, and then strawberry rhubarb at the bottom. And it might just be that was a bad can or bad batch, but I'm really liking the blueberry lavender. So that's nice. Yeah, that's a really nice summer sip. Yeah, I would have to give this like an 8.1, 8.2. I definitely got to give it higher than the last one, but that is great. That is very great. Oh. I think with all three, it's very consistent with the mead base, because if you're familiar with brewing mead, you have to do the primary fermentation. Usually is you're gonna just ferment the honey, right? Honey water, let that ferment with your yeast. And then secondary fermentation is usually when you add the flavors. Of course, not everybody does that. There are different methods to making mead, and I have no idea what these guys have done. But it seems to me like there's a very consistent base with all three meads, which is great because I don't want it to like change in mead quality and then secondary fermentations when they get crazy with the flavors. So you can't tell what flavor works. I think with this one, you can really tell what flavors are working here. And I gotta say it's a blueberry lavender. This is a very good mead. And just for you guys to see, yes, that is a very, very good mead. Yummy. All right, so back to that discussion that we were talking about. I think that I want to start doing some thought-provoking videos and doing some research and really just diving into a subject of my choice. And then we can do these tableside discussions while I drink a nice cocktail, nice beer, and really just discuss topics that are like, I don't know, very prevalent for today. I think that I really want to do a video. Okay, I'll do a little sneak peek for you guys. I think that the next video I'm going to do research on this, and I'm going to coin the term wizard maxing as a counter to the other forms of insert word maxing, things that we've been seeing online, like looks maxing. Such a silly concept, but I'm going to coin the term wizard max. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to build what I believe that to be. I'm going to explain it in the next video, but also the video after that, I would like to do another topic, do some more research and discuss that. So tell me down in the comment section below what video or what topic you would like to see me discuss. And for that matter, what type of beer or drink you'd like to review as well. I really think that is where my channel is going to branch out to, kind of like review / discussion based videos, maybe even a blog or two here or there. But yeah, so please let me know. Yeah, I think it's been a fun little drink session with you guys. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, and yeah, until the next video. Cheers, my friends.